Hello guys and welcome again to Pankaj's Echelon tutorials, and today we are going to continue with our ICSE 7th class session. In the last session I gave you the introduction of this particular topic, that is products in mathematics. Okay, and I told you how the product of two binomial expressions is found out, and what are the steps that you have to follow to come to the answer of that product. Okay, so in the process, in the previous video, video number 1, I also explained you, like, if there are two binomial expressions given to you, and if you want to find out the product of the two, then you can do with the help of a certain steps that I explained you. Okay, but today, and I told you in the last session, that I'll be explaining you another way, an alternative way of doing the same thing, that is finding the product of two binomial expressions, but in a different way. Okay, so before I start with the problems on the based on those product of the binomial expressions, okay, I'll be showing you that second method also. Okay, and I think the last session I ended with the identities. Okay, so let me repeat, let me go back to the highlights of the last session. So in the last session we concluded that there are certain identities. Number one was something called a plus b the whole square. This was one identity, and when we expanded it, we got the answer as a square plus 2ab plus b square, isn't it? Then there was second identity we did, that was a minus b the whole square, and here we got the answer as a square minus 2ab plus a b square. Okay, and we did one more identity, that is a plus b into a minus b, and we got the product of this as a square minus b square. Okay, these were the three identities that we studied in the previous session. Okay, now these three identities, I told you how you have to work out and get this right hand side of these identities. Okay, in a detailed form, in the detailed way I have explained you, but today I am going to explain you in a shorter way. Okay, now today let me tell you these identities that I have written for you. On the left hand side, you have all these expressions. Okay, now this is the first identity that I want to tell you about. It is a plus b the whole square. Okay, now this is known as a binomial expansion. Okay, this is called as a binomial expansion, isn't it? In general, it is known as a binomial expansion, right? Now why it is known as binomial, I'll tell you that. Binomial, this binomial stands for bi means 2. Okay, so you'll find that there are two terms in this expression. Okay, so first term is a and the second term is b, and because of these two terms it is known as binomial. Okay, see, if it was a plus b plus c the whole square, I would have not called it binomial, I would have called it as trinomial. Trinomial. Okay, expansion. So now I think you must have understood what is the meaning of binomial and trinomial. Okay, binomial because there are only two terms, a and b. A is known as the first term, b is known as the second term, and trinomial will have three terms, that is a, b and c. Okay, in between you can have either a plus or a minus. So a plus b the whole square or a minus b the whole square, either can be called as a binomial expansion. Okay, now why it is called an expansion? Because when you try to find out the answer, the right hand side of this a plus b the whole square, you try to find out the answer or the product of this a plus b the whole square, this will be a plus b times another a plus b, and this would work out to a square plus 2ab plus b square. So can you see this right hand side has expanded? Okay, now it has three terms. First term is a square, second term is 2ab, and third term is b square. So expansion has taken place, and that is why a plus b whole square in general is known as a binomial expansion. Even a minus b whole square can be called as a binomial expansion. Okay, but remember here, a into b the whole square is not a binomial expansion, because here you have a multiplication sign. Even a divided with b the whole square, you cannot call this as binomial expansions, because multiplication and division doesn't make it a binomial expansion. It should be either a positive, plus, or a minus. Okay, so I think things are clear now to you. Okay, fine. Now coming to the second point is this binomial expansions, now this is for your level, 7th class. It can be a plus or minus b the whole square. Okay, but in the higher classes you may get this binomial expansions as a plus or minus b the whole 3 also you can get, or you can get a plus or minus b the whole raised to 4, or for that matter whole raised to 5, 6, 7, n. Okay, so it can be anything. So all these are known as a plus minus b whole raised to n. Okay, all these are known as binomial expansions because these are going to lead to an expansion. The number of terms in the resultant answer of the product is going to increase. Okay, as your this power increases from 3 to 4 to 5 to 6 to n. Okay, as it goes on increasing, as the power goes on increasing, the number of terms will go on increasing. Is that clear? Let me tell you one more thing. If the power is 2, then the number of terms on the right hand side will be 2 plus 1, that is equal to 3. So see, in this a plus b the whole square or a minus b the whole square, you have 3 terms: a square, then 2ab, and then b square. Okay. If it is plus, it will be a plus b the whole square will be a square plus 2ab plus b square. If it is a minus b the whole square, again you will have 3 terms. It will be a square minus 2ab plus a b square. Okay, so this is the meaning of binomial expansion, right? Now today I am going to teach you a very simple way, or you can say the shortcut way of finding this expansion. This will be for square only that I am going to teach you. For 3, 4 power, I don't want to teach you because it's not there in your syllabus. I cannot see anywhere. If it comes, I'll tell you that also. Okay, so only we'll stick to this 2 power. Okay, so square only. So fine. And let me tell you one more thing. This a plus b is general term. Okay, a and b can be anything. Okay, instead of a plus b, you can have x plus y whole square. Instead of x plus y, you can have 2a plus 3b. Okay, the whole square. So that way you can have anything as a first term, anything as the second term. Okay, so this a and b is general. Okay, it is only to tell you the first term and the second term. This first term and the second term can be anything. Okay, now it can be a number also. It can be 100 plus a 2 the whole square. Okay, so this is the first term, this is the second term. Is that clear? This is a binomial expansion. Okay, so let us come to the today's actual point. That is, suppose you have, now I'm using capital, okay, a plus b the whole square as a binomial expansion. Okay, then how we will find the expansion of this? So if it is a plus, see, I told you if the power of this expansion is 2, then the number of terms will be 2 plus 1, that is 3. So first let me put those 3 boxes over here for those 3 terms. Okay, so this will be the 3 terms. Right now in the first box, okay, and whenever there is a plus between the 2 terms, between these boxes also there will be plus. Okay, then this is the first term. So in the first box you'll have to put the square of the first term. So I'll write a square. Okay, in the second box you have to take 2 times first term into second term. This is first term, this is second term. Okay, in the second box you have, what you have to do is you have to take 2 times the first term, that is a, multiplied by second term, that is b. So here you will write 2ab. Okay, and in the last box you are going to take the second term cos square, so it will be b square. This is how you have to remember to write the expansion of a plus b the whole square. Fine. If it is a minus b the whole square, not an issue. What you have to do is, if it is a minus b the whole square, okay, again because this is 2, you will have 3 boxes, 1, 2, 3. Because there is a minus, you'll have to put a minus after the first box, and then you'll have to put a plus. Okay, here you put plus in both the, between all the boxes you are going to put plus if it is a plus b. If it is a minus b, after, immediately after the first box you are going to put a minus, and then you are going to put a plus. Okay, then the same thing, first term ka square in the first box, that is a square. In the second box it will be 2 times first term into second term, that is 2ab. and in the third box you will have second term ka square, that is b square. Is that understood? So this is the way you have to remember the expansion of a plus b the whole square and a minus b the whole square. Now for your practice, I'll put it as this way. X plus y the whole square will be first term square plus 2 into first term into second term plus second term square. Okay. Now this is in general. So first term, second term can be anything. Okay. So in this case, first term is x. So I'll write x square plus 2 into first term into second term will be 2 into x into y. So it will be 2xy plus second term square. Second term is y. So it will be y square. But if it was 2x minus 3y the whole square, now it will be first term square, that is 2x is the first term square, then I'll put a minus, and then I'll put 2 into first term, that is 2x, into second term, that is 3y, and then in the third box after putting a plus, I'll put the second term ka square, so 3y square. Now this, if I expand this, if I simplify more, this 2x square can be written as 2 square is 4, x square is x square. This will happen to be 2 into 2 is 4, 4 into 3 is 12. First I'll multiply out the numbers, and then what is left? X and y, so 12xy, and then plus, and 3 square is 9 and y square is y square. So this is the answer for 2x minus 3y the whole square. That way these terms, you know, can be anything, like it can change, it can keep on changing. So you have to remember that if it is in general, now I'll write this way: if it is a first term plus a second term the whole square, then the product of this will be first term ka square plus 2 times first term multiplied by second term plus second term ka square. Okay. And if there's a minus, okay, if there's a minus, so if it is first term minus a second term square, then it will be first term ka square, then here you'll have a minus, okay, 2 times first term times second term, and then plus, and then second term square. So I hope this will help you in solving all the problems that is going to come now. Okay, so this is a very general way of remembering how to find the expansion, how to find the binomial expansion when the power is 2. Okay, so in general, x plus y the whole square, x minus y the whole square can be found out with this formula. Okay, and the third identity was there was something called a plus b into a minus b. This was the identity, and the answer was a square minus a b square. So here all you have to do is remember that these two identities will have the first and the second element same. Okay, that is the important point to be remembered. Okay, if you have two binomials such that the first term and the second term of both the binomial expressions has to be same. So if the first term of this is x, here also it will be x. Second term is y, here also it should be y. And here there should be a plus, and here there should be a minus. Okay, either minus over here and plus over here, or plus over here and minus over here. So this can be this can be read in this way also: the sum of the two variables multiplied by the difference of the same two variables. Okay, this is a expansion whose answer can be written as first term square minus second term square. That's it. The middle term, this one will not come in this because it turns out to be a 0. Okay, so now this x plus y and x minus y can be anything, like for example it can be 2x plus 3y multiplied by 2x minus a 3y. Now this is same as this. Okay, see, if you compare, instead of x there is 2x, so first term is 2x over here. Here the second term is y, but here the second term is 3y. And can you see the first term in both the binomial expressions is same, and the second term is also same. Okay, and in the first one there is a plus, and in the second one there is a minus. So if that is the situation, all you have to do is you have to take the first term, that is 2x, and square it, then put minus, and then take the second term, that is 3y, and square it. So this, if you want, you can expand it. So 2 square would be 4, x square would be x square, minus 3 square would be 9, y square will be y square. Okay, so with this as the backdrop, okay, now we will start problem solving. So let us come to the very first problem, question number 1. Okay, now let us try out this one. Okay, suppose you have a x plus 4 and you have a x plus 2. Now this is a binomial product that you have to find out. Okay, this is the first binomial expression, this is the second binomial expression. Okay, put this properly. This is x plus 4 and this is x plus 2. Okay, now the very primitive method, the very first method that I taught you, that we will do first. Okay, so it will be what you have to take the first term of the first binomial expression and you have to multiply it with the second expression, the entire second expression, x plus 2. Then you have to take this second term along with the sign before it, so I'll take plus 4, and then I'll multiply with it with the same second expression, x plus 2. That is the first step. And the second term, I'm going to remove these brackets. Okay, so I'll multiply this with this, so x into x will be x square, and then x into plus 2 will be plus 2x. Okay, now I hope you must have understood that before x there is a plus sign. Okay, if it is not mentioned otherwise. Okay, now coming to this, so this the story is over. X into x, x square you got, x into 2 you got 2x. Okay, till here the story is over. Now coming to this bracket, we have to proceed. So plus 4 into x will be plus 4x, and plus 4 into 2 will be, plus into plus is plus, 4 2s are 8. Okay, then you can always reduce this because these are like terms. Okay, x and x, so you can reduce this to 4x plus 2x will be 6x and plus 8. So this is the answer for the first product. Okay, for the first example, x plus 4 into x plus 2 is equal to x square plus 6x plus 8. Got it? Here you cannot use that first term square plus 2 into first term into second term. Okay, that can be used only if it is a square. Okay, now if it is for example, if it is x plus 4 the whole square, now this can be done by two ways. Okay, the first, this same way, x plus 4 the whole square can be written as x plus 4 into x plus 4. This is the first method. Okay, this first method. Here you have two methods. Now then what I'll do, I'll take this first term and I'll multiply it out with the whole expression, second expression, so x plus 4. Then I'll take this plus 4 and I'll multiply it out with the second expression, x plus 4. Now I'll remove the bracket, so x into x will be x square plus 4 into x will be 4x. Here again you will get plus 4x, and 4 4s are 16, so plus 16. And then because this is like term, x and x, it will get added up to 4x plus 4x will be 8x plus 16. So this is one way of doing it. This is the very first method that I taught you. But there's another method also. X plus 4 the whole square. Now because it is a square, okay, you can treat it in this way. This is first term, this is second term. So I told you, in general, if it is first term plus second term the whole square, then the answer will be first term whole square. Okay, so first term, I'll write first the formula only. First term whole square, and because there is a plus over here, it will be plus and a plus over here. Okay, 2 into first term into second term plus second term the whole square. This is the formula, right? Now let us take what is actually the first term. This is a general formula for a square. The first term is x, so I'll write here x square plus 2. First term is x, so x. Second term is y, so y, plus second term is y, so y, and then a square. This will work out to x square plus this will be 2xy, the y square. Can you see here also you are getting the answer same? Okay, I'm sorry, 2 into first term and second term is not y, it is 4 over here. Second term is 4. Okay, right. So second term will be 4 and this will be 4 square. Second term will be 4 and this will be 4 square, isn't it? So this will work out to x square plus 2 into 4 is 8, and then there is a x over here, so 8x, and 4 square is 16. So can you see here you are getting the same answer as this, x square plus 8x plus 16, x square plus 8x plus 16. Okay, so slowly steadily now I am coming to the examples. Okay, chalo, let us try out this example number 2. Suppose you have say x plus 7 and you want to multiply it with x minus 3. Okay, so what you will do? Simple. Take the first term x, multiply with the second bracket x minus 3, then take plus 7 and multiply with the same second bracket x minus 3. First step is over. Now open the bracket. X into x, x square. Minus 3 into plus x is minus 3x. And plus 7 into plus x will be plus 7x. Plus into minus is minus, 7 into 3 is 21. Then x square minus 3x plus 7x is, this will be minus 7, minus 3 plus 7 will be plus 4, isn't it? And you have to just put a x over here. So this will be plus 4x and minus 21. So this is the expansion of this one, x plus 7 into x minus 3. Okay, hope you are understanding how I am doing it. See here you should know the concept of directed numbers ka addition and subtraction. Okay, so minus 3 plus 7, these are known as directed numbers. Okay, minus 3 and plus 7. So if you want to combine them, what you will do? So this, for this in algebra 1 I have made a lot of videos for your practice. Okay, so you can follow those videos, right? But that is for the IGCSE students that have made the video, but ICSE students can follow that. Okay, so plus minus, minus 3 plus 7 will be opposite side, right? So plus into minus is minus, so you have to do 7 minus 3, that is 4, but you have to take the sign and of the bigger number. So bigger number is 7, so take plus 4. That is how you got this plus 4x. Okay, so if it is minus 7 plus 3, it will club up to plus 4. If it is minus 3x plus 7x, it will club up to 4x. That's it. Okay, because there is a x with both this number, you'll have to put the answer in the answer also with plus 4, you'll have to put a x. Okay, fine. So let us move on to the next one. Let us try to find out the product of say x minus 5 times x minus 6. Okay, now here again you'll have to take this first term x, you have to multiply with the second bracket x minus 6, then you have to take minus 5 along with the sign minus 5 and multiply with the same bracket x minus 6. Okay, then you have to remove the bracket, so x into x is x square, x into minus 6 will be minus 6x, till here it is over. Now coming to this, minus 5 into x will be minus 5x, and minus 5 into minus 6 will be, minus into minus is plus, 5 into 6 is 30, 6 5s are 30. Okay, then this can be written as x square, minus 6 minus 5 is minus 11, so this can be written as minus 11x plus a 30. That's the answer. Okay, so I hope you are getting the things and you are understanding. The next problem is, okay, let us try out this. This is slightly uh, tricky one. X plus 0.4 times x minus 0.6. I told you these terms can be numbers also. So here the first term is x in the first expression, the second term is a number 0.4. In the second expression the first term is x but the second term is a number which is 0.6. So not an issue. What you have to do is you have to find the product this way. Take the first term of the first expression x, multiply it out with the entire second bracket, that is x minus 0.6, then take this second term along with this sign before it, so I'll take plus 0.4, multiply with the same second bracket, it will be x minus 0.6, right? Now this is the first step. Second step mein you have to open the bracket. When you open the bracket you have to multiply this by this first, so it will become x into x, x square. Then you have to multiply this by this. Now this is x multiplied by 0.6. and there's a plus sign and there's a minus sign over here. So plus into minus will be first of all minus, and 0.6 into x will be 0.6x. 0.6 into x is 0.6x. Okay, so any number k multiplied by x will give you kx. For example, 2 multiplied by x will give you 2x, minus 3 multiplied by x should give you minus 3x, that way. Okay, so 0.6 multiplied by x will give you 0.6x. Now you have to proceed here also. So 0.4 into x will be plus 0.4x. Okay? And then plus into minus is minus. You have to multiply this also. Okay, plus into minus is minus. Now 0.4 into 0.6 will be 6 4s are 24, so 0.24. Now this being the like term, this can be added up, and this can be written as, first term I'm going to write as it is, x square. Now minus 0.6 plus 0.4, so minus 0.6 plus 0.4. Now which is bigger number? Minus 0.6 is bigger number, and the signs are opposite. So when the sign are opposite, plus into minus minus, so you have to do subtraction. So from 0.6 you have to subtract 0.4, and the answer will be 0.2. And for this answer you have to take the sign of the bigger number. The bigger number, as I told you, is 0.6, not 0.4, and the sign of 0.6 is minus, so here the answer will be minus. Okay, so here you will get minus 0.2, but I'll have to write the x also along with that, and then minus 0.24. So you got three terms, 1, 2 and 3. So this is the answer for the expansion of question number 4. So I hope you understood. So it is x square minus 0.2x minus 0.24, right? Let us try out this one more. This is 6x minus a 5 times 6x minus a 2. Okay, so here I can take this 6x as the first term, multiply that with the entire second expression, that is 6x minus 2. Then I'll take this minus 5 and I'll multiply that with this 6x minus 2. Now see, I'm putting brackets. Okay, whenever writing the second term, I'm putting brackets. As a student, because you are in the learning stage right now, you may skip or you may forget to put these brackets, and that is going to create a lot of problems. Okay, so putting brackets at the right time and the right place is very, very important. This you have to learn right from your initial stages only. Okay, so putting brackets is very, very important. So wherever you have to put the brackets, you have to put the brackets, and it plays a very important role. Okay, it separates the terms from each other. It tells you whether something has to be subtracted or added, multiplied, whatever it is. Okay, so brackets are very important. Okay, so now let us expand this. So 6x into 6x will be how much? 6 6 are 36. X into x is x square, so 36x square. Then multiply this 6x with minus 2, so it will be plus 6 into minus 2. So plus 6 into minus 2 is minus 12, and then you have a x, so put a x over here, and here again we'll expand this, and one second. So it will be 36x square minus 12x. Now we have to proceed here. This will be minus 5 into plus 6 will be minus 6 5s are 30, and we'll have to put a x. Okay, so minus 30x. Then again last will be minus 5 into minus 2. So minus into minus is plus, 5 2s are 10. Now you can simplify this because they are like terms. So this will be 36x square. Now minus 12 and minus 30. Minus and minus is plus. So 30 and 12 you will have to add up. So that will make 42. And the bigger sign is, both the sign are same. So put the minus sign only. But it will be 42x plus a 10. Okay. So this is the answer for the 6x minus 5 into 6x minus 2. Is that clear? 36x square minus 42x plus a 10. Okay, so that's how we have to keep on doing all these problems. Okay, so let us go for one more. Let us try to find out this product, 4x minus 12 into 4x plus 12. Now this is a very simple one, because I told you this is similar to that third identity. Remember that third identity, a plus b times a minus b. Okay. Now the two terms should be same in both the expressions, and in the one expression there should be a plus and second there should be a minus. Now this is satisfying that condition. Can you see the first term in both the expression are same, the second term in both the expression are same. Okay, first term in both the expression is 4x, second term in both the expression is 12, both are same. Then in the first expression you have a minus and in the second you have a plus. So if you come across this type of a expansion, what you have to do is you have to take the first term, that is 4x, and just square it. Okay? Then put a minus sign and then take the second term, that is 12, and then square it. Okay, so the answer will be, this will be 4 square 16, and then x square is x square, so 16x square minus, and then 12 square is 144. So this will be the answer for this sixth one. Is that clear? Okay. Now, these were some of the questions where I give you a little practice of solving this expansion problems, making the use of the very first principle. Okay. Now we will be using the identities. Okay, and as far as possible, by working on these identities, you should become, it will become by heart to you. So but at this stage, don't try to by heart just blindly. You do it and you by heart it. Okay, so now coming to the next question is, suppose this is seventh question. Let us try to find out x plus 2 the whole square. Okay, now if you want to do this with the first method, you can do that, x plus 2 into x plus 2. This was the first method. Okay, with this method only we did the previous 6 questions. Okay, and you know what to do, right? But then now I don't want to do by that method, I want to do by the identity method. Now what is identity method? Because it's a square of a binomial expression, what you have to do is you have to take the first term and then square it. Then because there is a plus, you will have to put a plus over here, and then 2 times first term times second term, and again you will put a plus because there is a plus over here, and then second term ka square. This is the general method. Okay, now let us put the values. First term is x, so it will be x square, plus 2, first term is x, so 2 into x, and then second term is 2, so into 2, plus second term is 2, so it will be 2 square. Now this can be written as x square plus 2 into 2, 4, 4x plus 2 square is 4. Okay, so this is the way you have to write. So just try to remember this way. If there is a first term plus a second term and then a whole square, okay, just tell in your mind this expansion will be, because there is a plus, because this 2 there will be 3 terms, and because there's a plus over here, there will be plus over here and here also. Now the first blank will be first term ka square, first term ka square. Second blank will be 2 times first term times second term, and the third blank will be second term ka square. This is the general way. And if it is first term minus a second term ka square, then again you will have 3 blanks, 3 terms you will have. But because there's a minus over here, you will first have a minus between the first 2 terms and a plus between the second and the third term. Okay, so that's the rule. Then again you will have to take this first term square. In the second blank it will be 2 into first term into second term, and the third blank it will be second term the whole square. Okay, this is the way you have to do the following problems. Okay, so all the problems now that I'm going to tell you, you have to do in this way. So let us come to the 8th problem, and this is x plus 7y the whole square. Okay, so now my approach will be different. Okay, so this is plus, so I'll put a box for the first term, second term, and then third term. Okay, because there's raised to 2, the power is 2, so I'll have 3 terms, so I'm putting 3 boxes. Then because there's a plus over here, so there'll be plus between all the 3 boxes. Okay, plus and plus over here. Then first box mein I'll put the first term ka square, so x square. Second box mein I'm going to put 2 into first term into second term, So 2 into first term into second term means 2 into first term into second term. Second term is y, 7y. Okay. Now this how I'll work out the numbers. I'll multiply first. 7 into 2 is 14 into 1. 7 into 2 into 1 is 14, and x into y will be xy. So I'll get a 14xy as the in the second box, and in the third box I'll get the second term ka square, that is 7y ka whole square. Now this, if I want to write it in a better way, this will be x square plus 14xy plus 7y square can be written as 49y square. This is the answer for the 8th one. Okay. Now let us go for the 9th one. Okay. Now these are nothing but binomial expansion. Now I hope you are getting this the concept, you are getting it clear. Okay. Now this is a bit tricky. This is 3 upon 2 x plus a 12 upon 15 y the whole square. Okay. This is a binomial expression. Now this is the first term, 3 by 2x, and this is the second term, 12 by 15y. This is the first term, this is the second term, and then the whole square. So what you have to do is, because there's a 2 over here, so I'll get 3 boxes, 1 2 3. Because there's a plus over here, there'll be plus over here and plus over here. Fine. Then in the first box I'll get the first term ka square. So first term ka square means 3 by 2 ka square. So 3 by 2 ka square will be 3 upon 2 square is 9 upon 4, and x ka square will be x square. So it will be 9 upon 4 x square. In the second box I'll have a 2 times first term and the second term ka multiply. So first term is 3 by 2 x into second term is 12 by 15 y. Okay. And in the third term I'll have second term whole square, that is 12 by 15 y the whole square. So 12 square is 144, 15 square is 225, and y square is y square. So this is my answer. I'll have to just simplify it and write 9 upon 4 x square. This can be written as, this is 3 by 3 2 into 3 by 2, so this 2 and 2 will get cut. Okay. And then 3 and this 5 will, 3 and 15 will cut, and here I'll get a 5. So I'll end up with a 12 by 5. Okay. And there's a x and a y left. So plus 12 upon 5, and then x and y is left, so xy, plus 144 upon 225 the y square. So this is the answer for this one, 9th one. Okay. And before we end up today's session, let me do one more question, the 10th one. The 10th one, again, let me do this way. Okay. It's like 112 ka square. Okay. Now see, this is the application of this what we have studied. 112 ka square. Now this 112 square can be written as 100 plus 12. 112 can be written as 112, and then you can write a square. So this 112, I have splitted it up into 112. So this becomes the first term and the second term of the binomial. Okay, and the whole square. So this is a plus b the whole square. So a plus b the whole square, or first term plus second term the whole square. So how to find out? Here I'll have 3 terms, and because there's a plus over here, I'll have plus over here and here also. Now first term ka square, 100 ka square, I'll write in the first. Then 2 into first term 100 into second term 12, I'm going to write in the middle, and in the last blank I'm going to write the second term ka square, that is 12 square. This will be equal to, now 100 square is 1 2 3 4. Okay, 100 square is 1 and then 4 zeros, plus this is 2 into 12 24, 24 into 100 is 2400, plus 12 square is 144. So now all you have to do is you have to add this up. If you want to add this up, I'll do it in a vertical way. This is 10,000, this is 2400, then it is 144. Okay. Let me add up. This will be 4, this will be 4, this will be 5, this will be 2, this will be 1. So my answer will be 12544. Okay. So that is how we have to deal with this binomial product questions, the problems. Okay, and this today's session I want to end up here only because I don't have enough time. And in the next session, we'll be continuing with a few more problems on the same topic. Okay, and we'll wind up this chapter. And for the seventh class, you have to study this much in this product, the three identities mainly. Okay, and you should become perfect in using those identities. Okay, for today, that's all. See you next time in the next video. If you happen to like my today's video, okay, please subscribe my channel and press the bell button as well. Okay, thank you very much for being with me. Goodbye and take care.